Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to my French team. Now this is probably one of my last teams that I made. It was a really recent one that I did make, and it's a really good team. It's a really strong team, and it's probably one of my favorite teams in the sense that I really like to just sweat hard with this team and do really well. So we'll just start from the top with it, I guess. Um, at the top we have Gignac, who is an absolute animal. He's actually pretty fast, although his pace is only 81. He does feel a lot better than that. He feels a bit quicker, but he is a bulky guy. He's a strong guy, and that's what I like about him. He's gonna push people off. Unfortunately, there isn't really that much of a really speedy striker. I mean, I have Jimmy Briand here, who is an 87 pace, but he doesn't feel like that quick. So I mean, he'll swap out. I also have Gamiero here. And I have him striker, I have him in form, although there is an 84 in form of him, but I just didn't want to pay that much for him, so I went for him, but I didn't find him that good. I'll probably end up selling him just because I don't know, I couldn't do much with him, whereas Jimmy Briand, who is just a fantastic impact sub, and Gignac, they both do really well. So then on the left forward, we have Inform, Henri, and let's just see, optical rump. What sort of faggot is this? Actually dropped your phone down. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Anyways, moving swiftly on. Striker, I have Inform Thierry Henry, who is amazing. His finesse shots, if you hold RB and B, if you guys didn't know that, that's how you do a finesse shot. They're just wild. I think he has like 91 curving on his free kicks, and that also applies for his finesse. So I mean, you're on the edge of the box, you can just hold RB and B, and that'll sail right in. He's such a great player, and his shots are really good as well. One thing I don't really like about him is that he really isn't that quick. Although he says 86 pace, he is bulky and doesn't weigh a lot, and I don't know, he doesn't really cut it for me. But in terms of pace, but in general as a player, he's an absolute animal. Then on the right wing, I have Ben Arfa, who plays for Newcastle. He didn't really get that much of his season. He was out for most of it. But he is amazing. He's got 5-star skills and flair. He's a really, really impressive player. He's really quick as well, and he's got decent free kicks. This is probably one of the most underrated players in this game. He's an absolute fantastic player. Not really heard of because someone thinks a 78 right wing who plays for Newcastle, you're not going to think much. But I'd love to see you guys just put him in your team. And FIFA Raleigh had, I was watching one of his videos, and he had him in his team. So I mean, if my word doesn't cut it, then you have to be able to take FIFA Raleigh's word for it. So he has him in his team, and he's just a really, really impressive player. Then going down to the middle, we have 2 5-star skill players and 1 4-star skill player. So let's start from left to right. We'll start. I have Menez. Menez, I talked about him in my last video. I still got a skill school episode to come with him, but he is a fantastic player, good at skills, a strong guy, and pretty quick. So moving to the middle, I have Nasri, who looks on his way to a different club. I'm pretty sure he's going to be leaving Arsenal, and that'll be not a surprise. I mean, some people say he's going to be moving to City, but I have no idea who he's moving to just yet. But yeah, Nasri is a really good player. He has 85 passing, so it's nice to have him in the middle, being able to pass in through ball it to some key players up at the front. As you guys notice, this formation is actually really quite a skinny one. There's not a lot of width to it, so you have to have someone with good passing to kind of push these players on the left just a little further out right, so you can really bring width to this team, because that's one thing that lacks in using this formation. So we have Nasri, and he's also got an absolute shot on him, so if you're interested in someone like that, then Nasri is your man. There also is an 85 Nasri. I just didn't want to pay the extra money for him, so I went for the 84 Nasri. Then on the right we have Gurkov, and he is a 5-star skill player, and like when I saw him play, he's quite a big guy, and I doubted him a lot and didn't think he'd have 5-star skills, but it's really surprising that he's actually a very skillful player and has got a really nice shot on him and a good touch, and that's what I really like. So having those two guys on the wings, or not really the wings, but on the edges of Nasri, where Nasri can lay it off to, then I find that really important. Moving to the back four, now the French back four is slightly weak. although in terms of ratings they're slightly weak, but you'll actually find that there are some really good players. So right back we have Sangnya, and he is an absolute animal. He's really quick as well. Although he has 81 pace, he keeps up with everyone, and he's a strong guy, so he'll muscle them right off. In the middle we have, I could never say this properly, but it's Koscielny or Kochelny or something like that. I can't say it. Anyways, he's a centre back, and he's a very impressive player. He's probably one of my favorite defenders as far as underrated defenders go, because he's so strong, and he's got a good header on him as well. Like when he comes up to support in the box, he's a really strong player, and he keeps up with the strikers, which is good. Moving on, we have Rami over here. Now Rami I'd never heard of, and I wish I'd picked someone else, to be honest with you. I mean, this guy's big and chunky and just an absolute heifer of a guy. And he did the job for me. He kept the other players out of it, especially during corners and stuff. But in FIFA 11, you're just gonna need someone with a bit more pace at the back, because I don't know what it is, but he just didn't cut it for me. So you probably just have to swap him out for someone else. Left back we have Clichy. I know it's not cliche, but I always say that because I don't know, it just sounds cool. It's Clichy, and he's moved to Man City now. He's a great left back. He's speedy, fast. Look at that, 87 pace. He's gonna keep up with all the strikers pretty much, and he's good at passing. He can just move around, and decent dribbling, to be fair. So that'll do it. And finally we have 84 goalkeeper, and this is probably one of my most impressive player of this whole team. He is an amazing shot stopper. Loris, I think that's how you say it. Sorry if that's not how you say it, but what an absolute animal of a keeper. This guy is a beast. So if you're gonna get him, there's an informed version. I believe he's an 88. But he cost about 50k or 40k or something like that, so just keep an eye out. But this guy is an absolute animal, and I'd highly recommend him to everyone. He's certainly one of those keepers that you don't really rate, but until you actually play him, and he's saved so many goals for me. So that'll do it for this French team. I might put a couple of goals at the end of this, but this video's going on for a little while, so I might not. But thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, then it'd be great if you could leave a comment on who you would have in your French team. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and have a good day. Bye-bye.